Hi, Cancer. Welcome to your monthly reading for November 2025. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Laura, aka Baby Curl Tarot. I'm a tarot reader, astrologer, and root worker, and I love doing monthly readings for all the zodiac signs here on YouTube, as well as some other fun content over on TikTok and Instagram. I'm gonna go ahead and jump right on into your reading. Keep in mind this is a general message, so whatever comes up, comes up. Please do not try to force the reading you see on the internet to fit your life situations. If it is not resonating, it may just be a message for another Cancer out there. All right. Spiritual team, tea leaf, fortune cards. What messages do you have for the Cancer collective out there? What messages do you have for the Cancer collective out there? What messages do you have for the Cancer collective at this time? All right, let's check the other half of the deck. Oh, there we go. I didn't even have to do a full shuffle. It just jumped right out. All right, spiritual team, any additional messages for the Cancer collective at this time? That's way too many cards. Any additional messages, yeah, for the Cancer collective at this time? All right, I'm going to take those. Let's see what you guys got. Move these out the way. Here we go. Getting organized here. All right, we have the horse, a short journey. Okay. We also have the month of April. Okay. We have the ant, work, achievement, and success. Okay, and let us see that. And we have the unicorn, use your intuition to make beneficial changes. Okay, interesting. It's giving like something you either started back in April or are working towards could come to fruition this coming April. Could have to do with work. A lot of you guys could be moving. A lot of you guys could be traveling for work, or, you know, like I said, moving. But I feel like something positive. So let's get into the tarot and see what comes up for you guys. Spiritual team, Sugar Skull Tarot, what messages do you have for the Cancer collective at this time? What messages do you have for the Cancer collective at this time? Zoom, zoom, zoom. Come here. All right, we have the High Priestess. We have Devil in reverse. We have Strength. We have Ace of Swords in reverse. And Ace of Pentacles in reverse. What's at the bottom of the deck? We have the Knight of Cups. Queen of Wands in reverse. Four of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Judgment in reverse. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Getting a lot of Mercury retrograde energy here from the Six of Cups. I don't know why, but anytime Mercury retrograde is on the way and I see the Six of Cups, it makes me think of it. Just because the Six of Cups is all about reminiscing and things from the past, being nostalgic, all of that. So there could be some nostalgia or revisiting things from the past. And I feel like this is revisiting maybe mistakes that were made in the past. Okay. I have the Ace of Swords here and the Ace of Pentacles both in the reverse. And I just feel like this is, you know, things that did not go well. So maybe like business projects, business deals, the way that you used to communicate, the way that you, I don't know, used to sell pens to people wasn't ethical or was not as skillful as you are now, or I don't know. I feel like there is some sort of lesson from the past that can help you move through something that you're currently experiencing or going through. I feel like you guys are on a journey with this Knight of Cups. I feel like you guys are on this journey to achieving something. You guys want to make something happen. You guys have been working really hard. You guys have been really, really diligent, cutting out the bullshit, getting rid of people, places, and things that don't work, that are potentially either manipulative or just not conducive to your success in whatever this is. This doesn't always have to be career related. This could be school related. This could be personal development related. This could be your physical health. Maybe you're trying to lose weight. Okay, so it could be anything of that nature. I'm just using work as an example because it's the easiest example to use for something like this. Um, so some of you guys could be actively looking to improve your lives in some way. There are definitely some temptations, there's some obstacles, there's naysayers, there's there's just bad vibes. There's bad vibes in the water. There's bad energy, trying to trip you up, trying to keep you from your goals, to make sure you fail, make sure you don't reach what it is that you're trying to get to. But you have that perseverance, you have that intuition, you have the desire, you have the passion, you have the love for whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you're pursuing. Okay. Maybe this is a person. I don't know. Maybe this is, again, a career in singing. I don't know. Okay. But whatever it is, like, while you are open and optimistic and passionate, you're also very Cancer like fashion, just very reserved, very protective over what it is that you are working on. And you're really just keeping everything like close to your chest in a lot of ways, so that people can't sabotage, or other things can't sabotage or get in the way of you achieving what it is that you're trying to achieve, right? So I feel like this month there's a lot of realizations, there's a lot of things that maybe you missed from the past, um, things that you are learning, are not good or conducive to the success or the achievements that you're trying to reach, your goals that you're trying to achieve, I should say. Um, there could be people from the past coming around, there could be distractions coming around this month. So it's just really important to trust your gut, trust your intuition, and recognize like when something just isn't right, when something just doesn't quite feel right. You don't know why, you can't put a finger on it, you can't really 100% nail it down. You're like, I don't know why, but this just doesn't feel good. And you're trying to rack your brain, you're like, why have I felt like this before? Definitely listen to that intuition, because it's going to be very easy, I feel, to get tripped up and distracted and thrown off course. It's going to be really hard to kind of see through the BS this month, so just be really, really careful, especially with Mercury retrograde. That is 11 that's November 9th through November 29th. I almost said 11/9 through 11/29. But yeah, I just feel like this month is one part of this overall journey. I feel like you guys are overcoming some really incredible obstacles, or fine tuning some very important details, or just getting yourself really disciplined and prepared for whatever this is. For those of you where you're like waiting on news about a raise or a job offer, something like that, like, do not give up. If you don't hear from people around this time, probably has nothing to do with you. Probably has a lot to do with what's going on there with them. But I do see potential delays with the Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, like, it could take longer to hear back from people. It could take longer to get that deposit, okay, that direct deposit to hit. So you may have to really be on top of people too, like, especially if this is for work you've already done for people. You may need to really be on top of, like, hey, I sent you this invoice 15 days ago, where are we on this? Or, hey, I haven't heard back, are you guys still making a decision on hiring for this position? Being really on top of people, not taking necessarily things at face value right now. I don't know. I just feel like your intuition will tell you exactly what it is that you need to do and how you need to move. But I feel like, again, for a lot of you guys, I think something about April, right? I feel like it's either all coming to a head, you're going to get where you've been trying to go this coming April, or this is something that you've been working on since April. And it's significant. it's a significant thing. Like, you will definitely know what I'm talking about if this is resonating for you for the month of April. There also could be things coming back around from the month of April. So people, conversations, things that um, you've been working on, or things that you've been discussing, planning for since April, or like you talked about it once in April and then never talked about it again, didn't even think about it until just now. Um, yeah, that could be coming back around as well. So opportunities from April or people from April that can kind of help you get you where you want to go. Um, Potentially, yeah. Or just nonsense from April that's coming back around too. Is a number of different things. It's going to be different for everybody. So again, just take what resonates. Um, but yeah, I just see you guys pushing through this month. This month is a month of pushing through with the strength card. It's about being patient, it's about being diligent, being determined, staying on course, not getting distracted, and not necessarily taking no for an answer too. Like, I don't know, just keep going is what I keep hearing. Is like, keep going, don't get distracted. Don't let people throw you off course. Don't let situations, experiences, whatever, throw you off course, and really listen to your intuition this month to keep you out of bullshit's way. Yeah, just listen to your intuition. That will help guide you through certain situations or challenges. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading with a couple of oracle decks. But before I do that, Cancers, if this reading didn't necessarily resonate for you, and you were looking for clarity on another situation and it just didn't come up in this reading, I do offer personal readings. You can reach out to me via TikTok or Instagram. Please send me a DM there until I get my website up. I will never reach out to you. So if someone reaches out to you claiming to be me, wanting to give you a reading, it is more than likely a scam because I do not operate that way. I never reach out to people first. So yeah, that's the best way to get in touch with me. My handles are below in the description box. Please only use those handles. Okay, be very careful out here on this internet. There are scams about. All right. Also, if you're not necessarily in a place to afford a personal reading, but you want another reading for your sign, engage with this video in some way. I always do bonus readings for the top 3 zodiac signs that engage with these videos at the beginning of the month. And those ones are a 2-for-1 special. You get a love reading and another general reading. So if you want that one, engage, leave a comment, so I can put you guys in the running. All right. Spiritual team, Green Witch Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? What messages do you have for the Cancer Collective at this time? Let's see. What do we have? We have desire. Yeah, I feel like you guys are just being driven by desire this month. Like, what it is that you're working towards. Oh, and it has Cancer, your symbol on it. I just realized that. Look at that. Okay. So this is strictly a month of what do you want and how hard are you willing to go after it. That's essentially what I'm getting. Next we have wisdom. Yeah, I feel like, again, there's some sort of like realizations or lessons being learned this month for you guys that's going to help you in the future, or whatever it is that you are going through right now. There is something from the past that you are learning from is what I am personally getting. And at the bottom of the deck, look at that, we have memory. Yeah, so I feel like a lot of you guys are reminiscing on things from the past, lessons being learned, realizations from things that happened, that can help you in this current moment, whatever it is that you're trying to pursue. All right, let's finish this off with one final deck. Spiritual team, Ancestor, Spirit Oracle, what final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? What final messages do you have for the Cancer Collective? Let's see. Okay, what do we got? Treat your body well, exercise, meditate, massage. Yeah, it's a really important thing right now. I feel like this card keeps coming up for different zodiac signs. But yeah, treating your body well is going to help minimize the stress. It's going to help minimize feeling pressured, as well as just generally improve your cognitive function. It's going to help you stay aligned with your body, and not just your physical body, but like your mind, your soul, your intuition, your emotions, everything. Like everything is tied together in the body. So definitely treating your body well means you're treating your mind well, you're treating your emotions well, your spirit well. So definitely this is the good month, especially with Mercury retrograde, can feel a little chaotic sometimes. So definitely treating yourself well is going to help keep you clear and focused and aligned. All right. Next, we have connect with past loved ones, sense, feel, and reconnect. Some of you guys may be celebrating something like Dia de los Muertos, or, in general, just kind of connecting with loved ones that have passed on in some way. Some of you guys may have ancestor altars. Some of you guys may be visiting like grave sites, or reminiscing with other family members about people that have passed on. It could be a number of different things, but I feel like a lot of you guys may be, reliving moments with family this month in general. I feel like November is always one of those things where it's like a big heritage type of energy for me, like roots, like where we're from. I don't know why, but I've always associated November with that type of energy. So that could have something to do with it. Whole self health, natural therapies, balance, and Ayurveda. That kind of just ties in with treating your body well, feeding it good food. Okay, keeping yourself healthy, keeping yourself happy, healthy, and aligned. You know what I mean? So some of you guys could be vegan or just eating more plant-based foods, more healthier foods in general, just trying to keep yourself very clean and happy health wise. And finally, at the bottom of the deck, we have honor the deities around you, prayers, offerings, and help. Okay, some of you guys could be working with very specific deities. Again, some of you guys may have altars, but also some of you guys may just generally be praying more or working more within like your religion or your spirituality, whoever it is that you pray to, whatever it is that you believe in. You could be it could be a very spiritual month. I feel like November is also a very spiritual month in a lot of ways. So yeah, that is what I'm seeing for you guys, Cancers. Again, please leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed the reading. Don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more videos from me in the future, and maybe share this with another Cancer if you feel like it would resonate for them. Again, if you want to see more content from me, I'm also on TikTok and Instagram. Handles are below in the description box. You can also reach out to me there to schedule a personal reading. If you want to show your appreciation and not necessarily are in the place to get a personal reading from me, you can always send me a tip, which is much appreciated. My cash apps are below in the description box. You can send me a tip for the spiritual labor. As always, though, thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate the love and support, and I really hope to see you guys at the next reading. Until then, please take care of yourselves. Bye.